everyone, it's me, Shell360, and then Shell361, and we're here to do a taste testing of this Yuumy box that my sister sent me. So I have an older sister, and every once in a while she'll get it in her mind that she wants to send something to me. It's no rhyme or reason. It doesn't matter. It's her opinion. I want to send you something. So she sent us this Yuumy box, and apparently it's like a food tasting box that they send you international snacks, and you get a different country every month. And this is not sponsored. Like I said, my sister bought this for me, so this is not something where I'm getting paid to do this. I just thought it'd be a good fun activity since this is my last week with Stephanie before she goes on her summer vacation, and so this is something we can do together. This box is from the Philippines, so all of the snacks in here are supposed to be Filipino snacks. I'm very excited because, like Mason said, I haven't done taste testing in a while, so yeah, good times. The first thing we're going to try is this, which is Farmer John Premium Potato Chips in the flavor Barbecue Sausage. So this is the bag right here. Farmer John Barbecue Sausage Wavy Chips. Made with Atlantic America's favorite potato. Okay. And let's see here. Just looking to see. Yeah, this is from the Philippines. Like it says, it's distributed in the Philippines. Okay, let's try it then. Oh gosh. Okay, so it doesn't want to open that way.
No.
I didn't want to tear it, but it won't let me get in.
No, you don't have to tear it.
But how am I supposed to get it?
Use it from this flap.
But it wouldn't let me. I was trying to, and it wouldn't let me. It's like super, I guess so that it can travel overseas, but it's like super glued at the top. Here's a chip for you. Oh, these chips are tiny. These chips are small. Okay.
It doesn't really taste like barbecue or sausage.
What is that taste?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I don't want to be mean and say dog food. I'm not trying to be rude like that. But it's like, it is kind of a meaty taste in the background, but, and then it's got kind of that paprika taste that barbecue sauce has. But I don't know that I would say barbecue sausage. I mean, because, you know, there's that really strong taste of potato. I don't know, man. It smells like paprika, like straight up smells like beef jerky. Somebody suggesting Slim Jim. Is that is that the taste you're getting?
A little bit,
Yeah. It's very smoky. Very much smoke. Yeah, smoked paprika is the strongest taste I'm getting. The ingredients say potato, vegetable oil, coconut and or palm, barbecue seasoning, natural flavors, breadcrumbs, wheat flour, salt, yeast, water, MSG, maltodextrin, sugar, salt. So that's what this is. Yeah, I don't know why. That is weird. That is weird. I don't like that. I think either like the barbecue flavor is not sweet enough maybe, or whatever it is that they're using savory to make it have a sausage flavor. It's not doing it for me. All right, let's try this next one. This is Boy Belong Cornic adobo flavor, and it's like corn nuts. So this is what the package looks like, adobo flavor, and it says bigger, tastier, crunchier. Okay, so I'm gonna try to do what you said to do to pull this thing, but I can't even get a pinch hold on this.
Yeah. I was thinking if you could puncture the bag.
Well, I think you just have to tear the corner. It seems like tearing the corner is the best you could do. Like going by one of the ridges and tearing the corner. There you go. Ooh, that is a very thick aluminum bag that these things come in. See, that's what happens when you're not careful. Okay, so this is what it looks like. It basically looks like American corn nuts. If you've never had corn nuts before, it's hominy that's been dehydrated and then flavored. That's good. That is really good. I like this one a lot. Actually, this bag is really full. I don't know if you can see. It has quite a bit of air in it, but there's a lot of corn nuts in here. It's actually kind of a little heavy bag. A little bit heavy. But this has corn, vegetable oil, coconut and or palm olein, sugar, MSG, onion powder, artificial flavors, soy sauce powder, which is wheat, soybean salt, and maltodextrin, and then salt. I actually like to keep adobo seasoning in my house. It's really good on everything. You can use, really it is. You can use it on noodles, you can use it on rice, you can use it on eggs. Like it's a really good all-purpose seasoning because it's like garlic, onion, salt, pepper, and a couple of other kind of kitchen basics. So don't be scared of adobo flavor. Adobo flavor is pretty good. But yeah. So this is nice. This is actually really, really nice. I like this one a lot. I like this better than the barbecue sausage. I think the barbecue sausage is kind of a letdown, but this is a win. Cool. All right, do you want to do something savory again, or do you want to move to sweetness, or do you want to save sweetness for last?
Save sweetness for last.
Okay, cool. So we have only one more thing that I know for sure is savory, which is the baked cheesy puffs in the flavor sweet butter and cheese. So baked cheesy puffs, sweet butter and cheese.
It sounds like it could be sweet.
I don't think it's sweet because it's cheesy, but I will say, like, that's something you don't see a lot in American foods. Like, if somebody said it's like buttery, they'd be like golden butter or something like that. I don't think people would put butter and sweet together in America a lot of the time.
People like sweet butter.
No, don't do that, Sarah. Don't send me that licorice shit that y'all eat in Europe. I hate that stuff. Okay.
Wait. Are you talking about salted licorice?
I hate that stuff.
I've never had it, so.
I've had it once, and it's gag-inducing. So, this is the...
I want to try their fish.
Ooh. That's an extreme cheese smell, all right. Okay, so this is what the puffs look like. They're pretty small. Fairly small.
Try to get puffed.
I'm waiting until you get one. And this is again from the company Leslie's, which is the same company that did the barbecue cheese chip. So,
You like it, then you don't. Then you like it, then you don't. That's how I'm feeling.
Oh my gosh, what the hell? No.
I actually kind of like it.
Ah!
It's weird. You like it, but then you hate it. But then you like it, but then you hate it.
They were not lying when they said it was sweet butter. Oh my gosh. It's like somebody took a cheesy puff and like sprinkled it with sugar. Oh my gosh. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Oh, golly. It's a good thing I'm going to drink coffee after this because that's awful.
You get used to the taste.
That is awful.
It's an acquired taste.
Ugh. This is acquired by people who've never had good before. So we're going to start moving into the sweet stuff. But before we do that, there's this thing which is called a yum bag. And the description says as follows. You know the phrase, good things come in small packages? The Yum Bag is that phrase embodied. As we're searching the world each month for the best yums to bring you, we often stumble on smaller finds that are big on crazy flavor but small in size. This bag is loaded with those discoveries. Inside this bag, there will be some yums that you'll wish there were more of and others you'll wish we never found. But it's all part of the fun. Dig in and have a good time.
So they're telling us it'll either be good or terrible?
They're saying that we might have snuck some of that salted licorice in here. Watch out. Okay, so these are all the same. There's only two flavors here. There's a pink one, which is Lips Color Burst in the strawberry flavor. And then there is Lips Color Burst in the mango flavor. So those are only two that they have. So I don't know if you could see it.
I want the mango.
Yeah, so here's the mango for you, the strawberry for me. These feel like hard candy.
Maybe they are.
Well then, I'm gonna carefully open my bag so I can spit it out if I need to. Oh, oh. Yeah, they're hard candy. They probably have like liquid on the inside. Mine just tastes like strawberry. It reminds me, if you're an American and you have any old people in your family, there's a candy they sell in America that is like, it's a hard candy variety bag. It comes with butterscotches and mints. And it also comes with these strawberry candies that are like it's twisted at the top and the wrapper looks like a strawberry. And when you unwrap it, it's got a strawberry candy inside that has like a gel center. Yeah, that's what these taste like. That's really good though. That is really good. It's a nice palate cleanser from the sweet cheese. Well, I don't know how you can... My teeth hurt just listening to you. I'm going to spit this out real quick. I'm not trying to be gross, but I'm going to spit this out because I want to be able to eat more stuff and it's going to take me a while to work through this.
There's no jelly inside, but it's good.
Yeah, it's really tasty. Okay, so we got the little baggie out of the way. And that's all that was in this little bag. It's just all those little candies. There's nothing else inside the bag. All right, so let's do this thing right here because I'm curious as to what this is. It says it's Panning Pig Polvorone, and it's a Philippine sweetbread. Panning Pig
Don't hurt yourself.
What? Penny Pig Polvorone. Okay. So, it's very, very brittle. Very, very brittle. Open your hand because this is crummy. Very, very crummy. So, it's a very dense, crumbly shortbread. I don't know if the camera... It's very dense and crumbly.
Down the hatch.
It just dissolves into dust on your tongue. That's very good. That is very good. It's got a super long ingredient list, so I'm not going to read it all to you. But apparently it's got Rice Krispies in it. That's one of the ingredients is Rice Krispies, rice, sugar, salt, mallow corn. They must have pulverized those Rice Krispies though, because this has, I'm telling you, it's so brittle, and once you put it in your mouth, it just falls apart.
That might be what they call it, pulveron.
Maybe. That makes sense. Pulverized sweetbread. But it's a good, mild bakery flavor. I don't know how else to describe it. It's like a sweet bread flavor, but dusty. Which most shortbreads are pretty crumbly, so that's not a surprise. Next, we have egg bites, egg cookies. I've had egg cookies before. The last time I tried an egg cookie, it reminded me of vanilla wafers that they serve in America, except for a little bit lighter, like a little bit more airy, but very much in the same family as American vanilla wafers.
Gonna have to put these all in bags later.
Yes, we will. Yeah, I was right. Vanilla wafers.
Yeah.
I like vanilla wafers just fine. I mostly like vanilla wafers to make banana pudding. So, yeah, that's what it looks like.
This is...
And, okay, another one. And another one. So there's the front, and then there's the back. It's like, yeah.
It's small.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Vanilla wafers. Vanilla wafers.
But with less sugar.
Ooh, but you know what? These have more of a... It's like there's more vanilla flavoring to it. It has a more buttery flavor to me than regular vanilla wafers.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more buttery. This is good. I like this. I like that. Normally, like I said, I don't even know wafers by themselves, but I would eat that. All right, now we're gonna get to this huge box. This is the biggest thing in here. It's this, which is soft cookies with mango bits from the company Galinko, which is the same company that did the egg bites. And how do I open this box? Okay, right here.
You can do it.
I'm trying to get the... It's trying to fall apart on me. See, it's not... Eee. There you go. Okay. Oh, they're individually wrapped. Awesome. One for you, one para mí. So it comes in these individually wrapped containers, which is great for like sending foods, not great for the environment, if you know what I'm talking about. Oh my gosh, these are so tender. Okay, so this is what the cookie looks like. I don't know if you can see, it's fairly attractive, but it's like really, really soft. Have y'all ever heard of the Chewy Chips Ahoy? That kind of...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that kind of doughy texture, like it's not all the way cooked or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's very flexible. It's very malleable. You see, I'm bending it. It's not really breaking. All right, so.
Cheese.
Oh, cheese.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mom does not like it.
I just want to be clear. It does not taste bad. The taste is not the problem. The problem is, like I was saying, how it tastes like it's not, how the texture is like it's not cooked all the way. It's extremely mushy. Which makes sense why it's individually wrapped, because it'd be hard to keep that consistency if it was just in like one of those slide out trays, because they would dry out. And I think they have to be individually wrapped to keep the moisture. But yeah, it just tastes undercooked to me. That's not a texture that I like in my cookies personally, but flavor wise, they taste really good. Really, really good. All right. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4 things left, and they're all either chocolate bars or cakes. Fun. So let's start with the most interesting one in my opinion, which is the cup key cake in the flavor Choco Ube. So see, cup key cake. Yeah, cup key cake. And the flavor Cocoa Ube.
But isn't ube like...
Ube is a potato.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's taro. Isn't it taro? Taro? Isn't ube the same as taro that they eat in Hawaii? Like the same purple potato?
I don't know. I've never even heard of taro.
I've only heard of taro because I used to get bubble tea in the flavor taro, I think. So.
It's a cupcake?
Yeah, well, it's cupcake. Cupcake.
Well, it had it open, so I thought it was more like...
It's a cupcake. Okay, so Mason's saying no, taro and ube are different. Okay. So this is not attractive. I'm not even going to lie to you.
The top looks like the moon.
I'll take you to the moon.
I mean, it does sparkle a little bit on the top.
Talk to my babe, talk to my baby.
It's like we're eating the moon.
Yes. It smells like a cupcake. That's all I can say. It smells like a Hostess cake. Ooh, it's very, very dense. I'm breaking it because on the picture, it says you can see the little white choco flakes in it. But when you break it open, you can't see the little white choco flakes. But it is extremely purple on the inside. Whereas the outside is kind of dull. That inside is a very vibrant purple. All right. Let's break this in half. Give you a piece and give me a piece.
Cheers, mate.
If you like cupcakes and you don't like frosting, you like the actual cake itself, you should enjoy this. Like a cinnamon or a nutmeg aftertaste.
Yeah, I was thinking it was more like a carrot cake.
Yeah, it's a little bit bitter, the aftertaste of whatever the seasoning is they put in there. This is fine. There's nothing wrong with this. I can't say that the ube really stands out to me, unless that's where that spicy flavor is coming from, that like hits the back of your throat. Lot of ingredients on this thing, a lot of ingredients, like stuff that I just can't even pronounce. It's got pyrophosphate, sodium bicarbonate, potassium sorbate, xanthan gum. It has William blue and allure red coloring, and erythrocin. Okay, whatever. But anyway, it's a cupcake. It was a cupcake. It tastes fine, but I think that it's a little bit misleading to say it's a cupcake with choco flakes. And it's not their fault necessarily. I'll just say, I think that when you bake something like this, chocolate has a tendency to dissolve. And so maybe the chocolate flavor is in the cupcake itself, but you're not going to see flakes because they probably melted when this thing was put in the oven. So, not mad at that. Not mad at that at all. Next, let's do one of the Fudgy Bars. We got two different Fudgy Bars. We have the Matcha Puno Fudgy Bar. I think that says Matcha Puno. And it is a cream-filled Matcha Puno cake bar. And then we have this Fudgy Bar, which is the salted caramel cream-filled chocolate cake Fudgy Bar.
Looks kind of Halloweenish.
Which one should we try? They're like fancy Twinkies.
I want to try this one.
You want to try the caramel one? Okay.
You can do it. You can do it.
It's so hard. Okay. It keeps making me open it on the side. It won't let me open it the other way.
That's because you weren't trying.
I am trying. I'm trying very hard. Okay. Ooh, it comes in a cupcake wrapper.
Fudgy.
That's different. Okay, because Twinkies normally don't. So this is a very moist cake. Like, it's way more moist than a Twinkie is. It's very fudgy. Very, very fudgy. Okay. Break it on camera. Okay, you can kind of see the caramel center a little bit. It's not nearly as pretty as it is on the wrapper. And it's like a caramel cream. Yeah, it's more like a caramel cream than like a caramel sauce. You can see it a little bit better there, maybe. Can you see it a little bit better? Here you go. Pare tu, para mi. Nope. Nope.
¿Por qué?
So I like chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
And I like brownies especially.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a big fan of chocolate cake. There's something about the texture of really moist chocolate cake that sticks to the roof of your mouth. And it just is, it's like, it's cloying and just, it's too much. It's too much. That's too much.
Well, I liked it. If you're a fan of chocolate cake, you'll like it.
Yeah, here, you can eat the whole thing. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just too much. I don't know how, there's nothing else I could say about it. It just is too much. And like, my fingers feel sticky just from holding it. But that's a personal thing. I'm not a big fan of chocolate cake. I like chocolate bars. I like brownies. I even like chocolate frosting on like vanilla cupcakes. There's just something about chocolate cake that I just do not like. And I don't understand why there's such a difference between like chocolate cake and brownies. It's a thing. Okay, now we're going to do the Matcha Puno, which I guess is just matcha green tea. Very similar texture-wise to the chocolate cake, extremely moist. And it's supposed to be cream-filled. So I'm going to get this peeled back.
Peeler. Peeler.
Where'd the cream go?
She's non-existent.
But did she melt?
She left from the building.
All right. Let's break this in half. Break it half here. Yeah, the cream is gone. She melted.
She's not here.
She melted. I like this better already.
It's good.
This is nice. Okay, so I guess this is supposed to be matcha flavored, but it doesn't have that grassiness that like matcha lattes and things like that normally have. It is a very kind of bright flavor. Um, what's similar to this? It's mostly vanilla. Vanilla is the flavor I'm getting the most out
I'm
of.
also getting a little bit of coconut.
Yes, thank you. I was like, there is another very identifiable flavor here. Coconut. Coconut, I taste a lot of. Mmm. I like that. I like that a lot. It tastes like a vanilla coconut pound cake. That's the closest I could put it to like something that maybe would be more familiar. But it's got that denseness that pound cake would normally have. It's not very airy. It's not as dense as the cocoa ube cupcake. It's a little bit lighter than that.
Yeah.
But yeah. Coconut. That's good. That's really tasty. I will drink that with my coffee. Drink that. I will eat that when I drink my coffee. Put it to the table, please. All right, so we're down to our last two items. We have the Coco Mucho. And this one is dark chocolate caramel, and it's a wafer roll with cereal crispies. And then we have Coco Mucho cookies and cream, which is white chocolate caramel, chocolate cookie center, and cereal crispies. Mmm. This one looks like it's going to be my fave, so let's start with this one.
This is dark chocolate?
Yes. My fingers are still sticky from the Fudgy Bar.
That's fine.
Okay, so that's what it looks like. So you can definitely see like the crispies on there. Ooh, that was very satisfying.
It was like a gremlin's back.
Mmm. You want that one?
Sure.
Okay, careful. It's a little messy. And then I'll break off a little piece here.
Sheesh. Cocoa Puffs.
Yeah. Mmm. That is very dark chocolate. They're not plain. That's dark chocolate. It has that very cocoa powdery flavor that dark chocolate has. But
I like it.
texture-wise, it's really good. The crispy cereal is nice. But it is very dark chocolate. Like, to the point that it's almost got a bitter aftertaste to it because of the dark chocolate flavor.
I like it. I like the bitter.
I like it, but it would be something that I'd have to be in the mood for to eat it.
I guess.
Yeah, I'd have to be in the mood for dark chocolate because it is very bitter. Like, I still have a very bitter...
It is bitter.
It is. You're just being kind. Okay. Now let's do cookies and cream, which I anticipate to not be bitter. Okay. Ooh, already. That is a sexy bar. That is sexy. Okay. I'm trying to... Yeah, that is hot. She is good looking. A little bite for me.
Cheers. I like the dark chocolate one better.
I like this one better. It's cookies and cream, but it doesn't taste like the Hershey's cookies and cream bar. And then the inside is like a wafer. And then there's caramel, like really chewy caramel around it. It's sweet. It's a little bit brighter. The cream aspect, that white chocolate coating, is very dairy tasting. It tastes like milk rather than tasting like cream. So it doesn't taste like an Oreo. But it's very good. I dig it. So that was everything. We don't have anything left in the box but trash. But yeah, overall, I enjoyed the offering. Yeah. I would say that the worst thing that I had today was definitely the cheesy puffs. Cheesy puffs are the absolute top ranked worst thing ever. Did not like. And the worst sweet thing to me was the chocolate Fudgy Bar. I didn't like the chocolate Fudgy Bar. But the best thing I had out of the savory section, definitely the corn nuts. The adobo flavored corn nuts, I would buy those if I go to the Asian market again. Those are really, really good. And the best sweet thing that we had, I think the matcha puno for me. I really like the matcha puno Fudgy Bar. I would buy that again. That would be something that I would buy, and like if I was going on a picnic or something like that, I would pack that in my picnic gear and, like I have a sweet snack. But yeah, I really like the Matcha Puno Fudgy Bar. Second, I would say the egg cookies.
Yeah.
The egg cookies are really good.
Yeah.
Just for like, if you like just a plain, simple, baked snack cookie, the egg cookie is the best. So that's my choices for what I was top savory and top sweets. How about you?
For me, top savory was the cheesy puffs.
I guess it's good because then nothing ever goes to waste in this house. What was your worst savory?
Nothing.
Really?
Well, my worst savory, I guess, would be the barbecue sausage.
The barbecue sausage is bad just because it doesn't have a clearly identifiable taste, and they might as well just rename it like paprika chip. That'd probably be more appropriate. Okay, best sweet.
Best sweet. Oh no, I like all of them. I really like the bread, the shortbread.
Oh yeah, the little crumbly shortbread, the Cloverone.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one.
And then
worst sweet.
Worst sweet. Probably the
camera's over here, buddy.
The white chocolate cereal bar.
Okay. Well, to each their own. Again, nothing's going to go to waste around here. But thank you guys for joining us for a taste testing with Stephanie. We both just woke up, so this is what we look like in the morning. Sexy as ever.
Yeah.
And if you guys have any suggestions for things that I should try to taste, let me know. I haven't done tasting videos in forever, so it's been a while, but I do have some tasting videos. I like to taste a lot of different stuff. Things I find in my local Asian market, I taste them up. So if you've got any suggestions for things that you think that I should try that are good, don't try to trick me with your nasty salted licorice.
Send my mom some salted licorice.
No.
Or send it to me.
No. You've never had it, so you have no idea how bad it is. First of all, imagine, if you will, salt. Pure salt. Like, imagine somebody took the Morton salt shaker and just said, stick out your tongue, I'm going to put pure salt on it. Already you're starting out bad. But then, add on top of that strong anise liquor flavor of black licorice that is like tar flavored, and it's not sweet at all. There's no sugar. It's not sweet at all. So it's salted tar bombs.
Cool.
And it spreads. It's like even after you spit it out, the flavor just sticks to your tongue and the roof of your mouth, and it's awful. It's a form of torture. I don't know how the government allows people to manufacture that shit.
I want to try it.
Ugh. Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll have to wait a few months though, because Stephanie is leaving. So if you send it here, then it'll just be me enjoying it, not Stephanie. Again, she's trying to send you salted licorice.
I know.
Alright, don't try to trick us by using its native name. I know what salmiak is.
It's fine, Mom.
She tried to trick us. She's like, I'm going to send you a bunch of goodies and an extra special something great. No, I know what it is. I know what salmiak is.
It's fine. It's for me, though. It's not for you.
Okay, well, when you come back in August, I will tell Sarah about it, and she can send you You're salted licorice, but I'll be damned if it's gonna be me. I'm not doing it. I'm not about that life.
I'm the same person who likes these. I'm pretty sure.
And those are disgusting. Oh, she said she'll put it in a scum mug.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
I can't believe you're sitting up here eating them sweet cheeses.
It is an acquired taste. You get used to it. So first you gotta deal with a little bit of the cheesiness, but then comes in like some of the sugar. But it has a little bit of a corn taste. It's actually not bad.
Ugh. Just imagine cheddar. Ugh. You're right, I'm not gonna watch Scum season 3. You can
watch
be
it.
sad about it if you want to, Mason. Sad about it if you want to.
No, please. If you like Boys Love, you're gonna like Scum season 3.
No, I'm not watching Scum.
Just do it for the family.
I'm not watching.
Do it for the family,
I'm
please.
not watching Scum for religious reasons.
For what religious reasons?
I refuse because Stephanie is obsessed with it. We each have.
Look at this
No.
bias.
No.
Look at this
No.
bias against me.
First of all, let me tell you something. This one's gonna act like, oh, my mom doesn't want to enjoy the things that I like. Let me tell you something. I've been watching.
If I watch Boys Love, you have to watch Scum season 3.
Okay, that's exactly the point. I'm around here watching Boys Love on the reg, day and night. Stephanie's like, I don't want to hear about that gay shit. And she's not saying it like she's homophobic. She's like, you always are talking about these different boys that get together. Why don't you talk about some girls' love? Why don't you talk about something else? I'm like, I'm sorry. This is what I'm watching. This is the world I'm in currently. This is the universe I occupy. She refuses. Even when she listens to me talk about them and the things I say are interesting to her, she will still say, I'm not watching that Boys Love shit.
I will watch one of your faves.
For a year, I have been hearing about Scum over and 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 over. And I'll be talking about something totally non-related, and it's like, that reminds me of when Isak and Evan. And I'm like, shut up. One time, I was reading a Boys Love fan fiction, and I noticed that it had 2 characters in it that the person had stolen the story from another fan fiction writer, and they renamed the 2 characters of Isak and Evan to whatever the ship was. And I told Stephanie, I'm like, hey, somebody has plagiarized your Scum thing. She's like, of course, because Isak and Evan are the best pairing in the world, and of course people want to steal from them because we're the superior fandom. I mean, just totally went off. Meanwhile, I'm just trying to have a conversation about plagiarism. So I just...
Well, what if I watch... What's your favorite Boys Love?
Oh, gosh.
I'll even watch Star Type.
I wouldn't make you do that. I wouldn't make you do that. I mean, depending on what happens next week, my engineer might be my favorite Boys Love. Even though my other... let me be real. My favorite Boys Love of all time is still going to be History 3, Make Our Days Count.
Okay.
Minus the last episode. Very clear. Minus the last episode. But... you have to get on my Viki account to be able to access that.
Okay.
So, I mean, I don't know which one I would recommend for you to watch because they're all very problematic.
Then I'll watch the favorite one.
The
Making Our Days Count one.
That one is... I don't know if
I know it's the one with the suicides, right?
No, there's no suicide in it. The thing about Make Our Days Count, right? There's a scene in episode 6... that's right, I remember the episode, that I don't feel comfortable recommending you watch. And Mason, you've seen the show.
What's it about?
Episode 6.
Is it something
at
explicit?
the gym?
Oh, come on. I've watched my fair share of Skins. I know what I'm working with here. I've watched shows that have had explicit scenes before. You're not... It's not. I don't.
As a parent, I don't think I can't.
Well, then give me something.
You can watch
less
stuff
gross.
behind my back, but I'm not gonna feed you explicit material. Let's just put it that way. All kids sneak around and watch porn behind their parents' back. That's fine.
I never said porn.
But I'm just saying, kids do that. But they do it behind their parents' back for a reason. Because you'd be considered a bad parent to feed that to your children. Okay. So that's the reason why I say, like, I don't think Make Our Days Count is for you just yet. Because I don't feel comfortable recommending that kind of material to you at this point. So that's why I think My Engineer is probably the one. Like, because My Engineer is pure fluff. It's absolutely 100% pure fluff. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I think if I was going to recommend... Huh?
I'm almost done with this bag.
I can't believe you ate all them sugar cheeses. Ugh.
Anyway, so I'll watch My Engineer. You watch Scum Season 3, and then we'll come back and regroup.
Okay, if I watch Scum Season 3, is there anything I need to know before I watch it, or can I just watch it?
You need to know that, while a lot of parts are accurate, there are some parts that made me, like, side-eye, and we'll get to that in a little bit.
No, I'm not talking about that. What I'm talking about is, like, do I need to know a history of the characters in order to be able to pick it up? No, I don't want you to tell me a history of the characters. Listen very carefully to the question I'm asking before you decide to... See, this is what happens. Every time she goes to talk about it, all of a sudden, like... No, I'm asking, if I start in Season 3, can I comfortably watch Season 3 without knowing the history of the characters from Seasons 1 and Seasons 2?
I think you can do it as a standalone.
Okay, that was the question I was asking. Because you were totally inflating yourself to be like, let me tell you about what happened between this. I don't want that. Especially because this one right here is obsessed with the worst couple on the show.
No.
And she's like,
no.
She talks about
You're
them
not
all.
connected. I ranted to you about Isok and Evan before.
Yes, but you always rant about the girl who slept with the guy, and then her best friend defends her, and then the best friend ends up dating the guy. And she rants about that nonstop. And yes, we can all agree that is an example of the worst style of friendship. But at the same time, I'm like, girl, I get it. Girl, I get it. It's been months. Girl, I get it. Girl, I get it already. Yes, I understand. All right, let's go.
No, it's not Evan Jonas.
So which one is it?
It's Nura and the man I will not name.
Nuda and Wilhelm.
Don't call him by his nickname. Say his real name. Say it right.
Well,
he doesn't deserve a nickname.
She has ranted about that couple so many times. And that is the reason why I'm like, I don't ever want to see this show. I don't ever want to see.
Don't worry, there's not gonna
Oh, Sarah likes Nuda and Wilhelm. Oh my gosh, Sarah, I'm beginning to think maybe we can't be friends.
Well,
I've never watched the show.
The thing is, they tried to make it to where, like, Vilda forgave Nura for some reason.
It doesn't matter to me. On principle, I will never support a scamming bitch. I will never support a scamming bitch.
Most problematic.
Like, there are a few friendship rules that have to be followed in order to be friends with me. This is a totally different conversation, but I think it needs to be understood. Friendship rule number 1. Do not attempt to harm my family unless you actively see my family harming me. I think that's pretty accurate.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty accurate. Number 2, don't try to make me choose sides when it comes to other friends of ours. So if you and a friend of mine have a disagreement, don't try to make me choose sides between you, especially if I have fuck all to do with that disagreement. Leave me out of that shit. I'm allowed to love multiple people. Rule number 3. If I have somebody I fucked with, made out with, dated, had a kid with, had a marriage with, those people are off limits to you.
Wait, what is it called?
So, like, if you see somebody that I like and I'm like, oh, we made out, and you know I'm not lying to you, like, we made out because I wouldn't lie about that kind of stuff, then you need to leave them alone. And I don't care what kind of chemistry you have.
No.
I don't care if he's giving you the side eye. I don't care if y'all take classes together. I don't care.
I don't care
if I have
he's
shared,
a part of a group
if
called
I have
the
shared any
Penetrators.
bodily fluids with that person, spit, semen, vaginal discharge, whatever, blood, if I've shared any of those things with an individual, you can't be with them. Straight up.
Especially if they're a jerk.
Straight up. Especially if you know that they hurt me. Especially if you know they took advantage of me sexually. Like if they led me to believe that what we were having was more than what it was, then you can't be friends with me if you turn around and start fucking with them.
Yeah. I mean, I see why you would enjoy it on screen, because to be honest, I'm not gonna lie, there are parts that were juicy, but at the same time, it's like, I'm not with that problematic stuff.
You know, and this is a conversation worth having. So, me and Mason, we had to postpone this week's Boys Love Chat. Hopefully we'll be talking next Saturday. But we're going to get to a point where we need to talk about Tharn type. And that's probably a couple of months down the road, maybe less. It just depends. When we talk about Tharn type, it's going to be really difficult for me to defend my love of that show, because I recently went back and watched the first 4 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
And Tharn type the character Tharn, is kind of a predator the first 4 episodes. Like, Type gets drunk and passes out on Tharn's bed, and Tharn proceeds to suck hickeys all over his chest.
Yeah, here's where I leave.
Yeah. And then at night, when Type is sleeping, Tharn goes over and rubs his hair and kisses him on the forehead. Type is delirious with fever, and Tharn is hugging him and, you know, like, yeah, giving him a sponge bath. And there's a shower scene in Tharn type.
Alright, I'm gonna head out.
There's a shower scene in Tharn type where Tharn kind of like strong arms his way into the bathroom and proceeds to start kissing Type. And Type eventually is like, I'm with this, but at first he was not. And then gives him oral sex in the shower.
Woo!
Yeah. And those scenes are not romantic to me. They've never been romantic. They're not scenes I like to go back to. And when the relationship between Tharn and Type starts to become tender and it starts to become loving, that's nice. I enjoy that. But there's still problems. After they have sex together and decide to start having a sexual relationship, Type then proceeds to date a woman to confirm to himself that he's still straight and that he doesn't need the D. And it's problematic because it's intentionally hurtful to Tharn. Not that Tharn deserves any kindness for all the shenanigans he was up to, but at one point he slaps Tharn and is like, fuck you, I don't belong to you. And then later on, when Tharn does things that Type doesn't like, he emotionally abuses him and is verbally abusive, and, you know, he punches him in the stomach for flirting.
Woo.
Yeah, like Tharn type is mad problematic. And so if you like Nora and Willem and he's not putting his hands on her and she's not putting her hands on him,
it's a lot of intimidation with Nora.
I mean, I don't like gaslighting. I think that shit is foul. It's a way for people to get away. It is a way. This is the problem with gaslighting.
Rape situation.
Gaslighting is a way for somebody to manipulate you and abuse you without the police being involved.
Yeah.
Like, straight up.
Gaslighting ain't illegal.
Gaslighting is not illegal. So I can, like, tell you that you got it all wrong, or something must be wrong with you, or I didn't do anything. Why are you acting like this? What's wrong with you? Like, you're not being normal right now. I can do that and the police can't come get me. Whereas if I lay hands on you, the police can come get me. So that's why gaslighting is so terrible, because it's a loophole for men to kind of lord over women, or women to lord over men, one or the other, without putting hands on people. And I don't like that shit.
That was so weird. It's like, I think I might have been raped by your brother. How could you do this to me? I was like,
wow.
He apologizes, but I'm just
no.
like...
No.
Well, no, I think
That's
she
it.
has to apologize
That
to
is
him.
That
and
is
then
it.
he apologizes
That
to her
is
after
it.
that.
Please say that's not in season 3. Because,
That's not in season 3. That's in
because
season 2.
I will not watch.
That's in season 2.
I think I was raped by your brother. Ho. What? What? I just told you that I may have been sexually assaulted by a family member of yours, and you throw that shit back on me? What?
Wait, what happened then? Because I feel
'Cause
like
I'm just
something
saying.
around that same vein happened.
I was like, I will not watch that.
I don't know. But all I know is that she did an apology to him for something, but I'm like, wait, why are you apologizing?
Okay.
He thought she slept with him at a party. But didn't she then go back and tell him that, no, I think your brother took advantage?
All I know is that
She wasn't sure.
That shit
But
sounds
then
mad
even
foul.
then, if she wasn't sure, why would you be like, how could you do this to me?
I don't know. We taste tested for all of 20 minutes. It's now been 50 minutes. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate y'all. I will chat with y'all later. Bye.
Bye.